What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Charm City Autographs. Today is a very exciting day. We have the 2017 KBO release. I actually got 3 boxes of these, but I figured I would just do them all separate box breaks so that way you guys weren't bored to death with an hour-long video of Korean baseball cards. So I figured I would just separate them for you. This year the KBO cards are being produced by a new company called SCC. Let me go ahead and open up the box first and get the shrink wrap off. That way you guys can get a better look at the box without it actually having that glare and stuff on it. So here is the top of the box. The 2017 KBO Sports Collection Card of Baseball. I believe SCC, the company that makes it, it stands for, I think, Sports Card Company. Not for sure, but there's the panel, front panel of the box. Kind of a plain looking box compared to the previous releases of the other manufacturer of the KBO cards. And then on the back here we have all the odds of the different cards that you can get. But I cannot read Korean that well. It is extremely rusty. So yeah, I can't really help you out with all the inserts and stuff like that. A couple of my buddies back in Korea, they have some blogs that are super informative. My buddy Dan has a blog called Korean Cardboard, and my other buddy George has KBO Collection. So if you just Google those, you'll be able to find them, and they've already gotten their boxes and done reviews on them because they actually live in Korea. I don't live in Korea anymore. So it looks like you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 20 packs per box. We'll have to open up the cards to find out how many are actually in a pack. I can't remember, to be honest with you. So we'll start off with the first pack, see who we get. So like I said earlier, it's a 2017 release. So that means that the 3 big returnees to the KBO for this year, Hwang Jae-gun of the Giants, he spent the last year with the San Francisco Giants. He's not in this set. And then you have Kim Hyun-soo, spent the past 2 years in MLB, played for the Orioles, and then he got traded last year to the Phillies at the trade deadline. He's not in this set. And Park Byung-ho, he spent the last 2 years with the Minnesota Twins, but last year he was in the minors. So let me count the cards real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wait, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 7 cards per pack, 120 cards then per box. All right, and one of the things that this new company did, that their counterparts before did, they still have this. I don't know if you can see it all that well, but this is how the cards are numbered. I don't know if it'll focus for me. Well, crap. Anyway, so it says SCC-01-SS-04-N. That is the card number. So it's extremely confusing. So first up we have Jong Pil-jun with Samsung. One of the cool things about this guy, he actually played in the States. He never made it to MLB. He was in the Anaheim Angels organization. So he is in the TriStar, I believe, projection set and Topps Pro debut. So a couple years back when I was living in Korea, I was actually able to get those cards signed. And I want to say he's also in one of the Bowman sets. So that's the first card we got. Next up, Chae Chung-yeon. If I mispronounce some of these, I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't lived in Korea for a while, so I'm a little off. One of the cool things that I like about these cards is it's kind of hard to see, but they have a matte finish, which I'm pretty happy about for someone that likes to get his card signed. That's less prep work for me. Now we'll see how they actually turn out when I get them signed next year during spring training. Next up, we got Kim Ho Ryung. And then, so their names are like they would be written in Korea, where their family name, so his is Kim is first. But in the States, his name would be Ho Ryung Kim. Next up, we have EJ Won with the SK Wyverns. He's a really, really good ball player over there. Has a really nice autograph too. It's big, takes up like half the card. Next we have Josu Hang with the Doosan Bears. And then we have Ibo Gun with the Nexen Heroes. And for those of you that aren't familiar with the KBO, this is a special jersey that they're wearing. I don't know what that logo is. It looks like a hedgehog to me. But yeah. And then we have a special card. This is a glossy one, as you can tell probably by the reflection in the card. So the SCC here in the corner is also gold, and his number down here in the left hand corner is also gold. It's not serial numbered or anything, so I'll have to talk to my buddies back in Korea to find out what's so special about this card other than it being glossy. It's a good insert to get though, because Kim Ha-sung, he's a really, really good prospect in the KBO, the Korean Baseball Organization, and some folks think that he could actually make the jump to the States and play in MLB. Sorry for the loud noise. I should probably have gotten scissors, but it's too late. We're already going. So next up we have Yoon Sung Hwan. He got signed by the Lions 2 years ago from the LG Twins, and one of the things you'll notice with Korean cards is you may have one of the previous releases where it says his name is Yoo Sung Hwan. The translations are always different. It kind of blows my mind. So it looks like you get one insert card per pack, and it's the last one. Next up we have Iwan Suk for Samsung. And another thing is, I think these cards look a lot like, I believe it's the 2015 or maybe 2016 tops with the way that the design is. Next we have Chae Hyung-woo. He signed with the Tigers 2 years ago, and at the time he was the highest paid Korean baseball player in history. And then a week or two later, Lee Dae-ho came back to Korea from the Seattle Mariners and I think broke that record. Next up we have Lee Dae-soo for SK. Next up we have John Hyung-sik for the NC Dinos. Haven't gotten a card of my favorite baseball team yet, the KT Wiz. Maybe we'll get lucky. Next up, Lee Sang-ho from the NC Dinos. And this one looks like an autograph. Not actually an autograph, it's a facsimile autograph. I really, really like these inserts because there's a lot of nice space that if you were able to get the card signed, you'd be able to. One of the things that I found out in Korea, a lot of the sets have these facsimile autograph cards, and if you hand the players the cards, normally they skip over these types of cards. So you have to ask them to sign the card. I don't know why. I don't know if they think that it's autographed already or if it's something with the culture, but it seems like they really don't like signing those cards. One of the things my friends have told me about these sets, though, it seems that this release, it's a lot harder to get actual autographs and memorabilia cards in, which the last release, you got, I believe, one relic and one signed card in there, and then usually a serial numbered card as well. So next up we have Sonsong Lak. Sorry, like I said, if I pronounce him wrong. Next up we have Kim Sang-soo for Samsung Lions. Chung Sang-ho for the LG Twins. I think that might be the first Twins card I've pulled. There's only 10 teams in the KBO. 3 packs in, and I have not gotten a KT Wiz card yet. So next we have Chae Byung-yong. He's referred to as the Korean Bartolo Colon, and if you look at the card, you can see why. Same build, just a lot younger than the real Bartolo. Next up we have OJ Il. My buddy George will appreciate that. He's Team Jockball. Alright, we have Yoon Young Sam for the Nexen Heroes. And another insert card, Mo Chang Min. I don't know if this one... So see, here on the number, it has an R at the end of it. I don't know if that's the reflective card or what. I'm sure when I post this video, my buddies Dan and George, they'll be able to let me know what I have. Next we have Kim Moon Ho from Lotte. Another super nice guy. He signed a lot of cards for me when I was in Korea. So even though I'm not a Lotte fan, I'm a fan of his because he's always nice to the fans. Hey, the first Wiz, we got Shim Jae Min. Alright, Kim Ji Young with LG. Kim Kong Min with SK Wyverns. Another Mo Chang Min. This is his regular card with NC. Shin Jong Rock from the LG Twins. And another facsimile autograph card. One of the things you'll notice here is it says Nexen. A lot of times when the players sign their autograph, they'll write the team name on there. One of the other different things is it doesn't have his name on English on the front. So you have to check the back, and it's Kim Tae-won. And here's what the back looks like. It looks like it's just his 2017 stats. And yeah, that's the same way it is with the regular cards, just a 2017 back. So far, I mean, they're not bad cards, but then again, I got 3 boxes, so if the other 2 boxes turn out like this, where I'm not getting any hits as far as autographs or relics go, then, you know, I'll probably be upset, because compared to the other KBO releases, the price point on these were with last year's set, and that one was limited, I believe, to 2,500 or 3,000 boxes, and you were guaranteed a lot more hits. So next up we have Yeon Kil Hyun with Lotte. Another KT Wiz, Jang Sung Woo. He was super nice to me this year in spring camp. That's what the Koreans call spring training, is spring camp. Another Jae Hung Woo. Another Kim Kong Min for SK, and already I'm starting to get doubles, four packs into it. Jang Hyun Shik for the NC Dinos. Lee Jung-hoo for Nexen, another team that comes out here, and by here I mean the States and Tucson, Arizona, for spring camp. Excuse me. And we have Park Jung-bae Another one of those reflective cards. I think if they would have went this route with the set, that wouldn't have been too bad either. But it seems like there's a lot less inserts too in this release. Normally they'll have like something that's called a big star or an all-star card, or they have cards of the MVPs. Or not their MVPs, but their team captains. And it looks like there's a lot less inserts. I know there are some rookies that's also a subset. So we'll start out with the cards that I like first. So that's a really nice one with the LG Twins. A whole set that looked like that would be pretty awesome. So that's Yang Suk Hwan. And we have Lee Sang Yu for the Hanwha Eagles. Kang Han Woo for the Samsung Lions. Shin Jong Gil for the Kia Tigers. Another EJ Won. We have Hyo Kung Min. I believe I have some of his other cards. I think some of them have his name as Ko Kyung Min. And then Che Wan Tae for the Nexen Heroes. So I'm going to start on the other side. Maybe I'll get something better. Change up my luck a little bit. Who knows? If I could read Hangul, I would check out the odds on the back of the packs, but I can't, sadly. Alright, so we have Woo Kyu Min for Samsung. I messed up earlier. I said there was another guy for the Samsung lines that I said came over with the LG Twins. It's actually this guy, Woo Kyu Min. So, nice guy. It took me forever to try and get all of my cards of him signed, and I still don't. Here's another KT Wiz. Hong Song Young. Super, super nice guy. Really like him. He signs everything, and his autograph is pretty nice too. Another Chung Sang Ho for the LG Twins. And here we have a new one, Yoon Hee Sang with the SK Wyverns. And you can see they're wearing a special jersey in this one. It has I Love Family right there, that patch. And also the color scheme is a little bit different. Let me see if I can find another SK Wyverns card with a decent picture on it to show you guys what I'm talking about. So you can see the difference, even though this is their gray. So let me see if I can find a home jersey. I don't know if you guys care about the differences in the jerseys, but here, so I know it's a picture of his back, but you can see how they have the black piping on the sides here and the red sleeves. So that's a special jersey. Next we have Kim Kang Ryul for Doosan. Then Jeong Chan Hyun with the LG Twins. And Mo Chong Min. So I think I'd rather get those facsimile autograph cards. Those look, I don't know, I think those look a lot cooler personally. So those will be fun to try and get autographed, but that could be one of those cards where they only have one player per team. I don't know. I think they actually have more than that, but I don't know. I have to ask my buddies. Or I could have done some research before I actually started opening up the cards. Alright, so next we have Park Jae-hyung with Lotte. And it looks like I got a jersey card. So here's Oh Jung Bok with the KT Wiz. Really, really cool guy. He always signs his autograph with a little heart, and his cheer song is really cool. So we got Cha Woo Chan and Woo Kyu Min, the guy that I said got traded or signed with Samsung for LG. This is basically who he got traded for because LG signed him from Samsung. So yeah, here's Chao Wu-chan. He was on the the Team Korea World Baseball Classic team last year, who got eliminated in the first round. But pretty cool. Got a nice little pinstripe in there. The card itself looks pretty plain for a relic. And before, the relics used to be serial numbered in the previous releases, and this release it's not. So maybe I'll get lucky and pull an autograph as well. Who knows? And one thing I do know, the autographs are sticker autographs. Got one of my favorite players, so that's pretty cool. I'll show you his card last. So next we have Na Kyung-min with Lotte, the Giants. Lee Jin-young. He just became a member last year of the 2000 Hit Club. You guys may not think that 2000 hits is a big deal, but in the KBO, they only play a 144 game season. So that's pretty good milestone to get, is 2000 hits, and he's super nice. He has a World Baseball Classic experience with the Team Korea. Next up we have Lee Chung-woong with LG Twins. We have Kang Kyung-hak with the Hanwha Eagles. Kim Jae-ho, or Kim Jae-ho. He's also wearing a special jersey. You can see it has the gold piping around the letters and his surname in English on the back. I believe those were Sunday jerseys. I can't remember. Actually got one of his bats from the KBO and was able to get him to sign it. Next up we have Kim Song-min with Nexon. And Park Young-taek. This dude is awesome. He's I have one of his KBO bobbleheads. My kids have his actual doll. He has like stuffed dolls. And he's also another member of the 2000 Hit Club. And the dude he's like a hitting machine. And he also has a pretty cool cheer song. At least they were cool when I lived in Korea. They may have changed. I don't know. Could be wrong. So next up we have Park Se-eung with Lotte, Kim Hyung-gong with Samsung, Kim Ji-young with LG, Lee Dae-soo with the SK Wyverns, Jae-joon with Doosan Bears, Kim Min-sung Nexon, who is also wearing the Hedgehog uniform. That's a pretty cool one. I like that. I really love the autographs of the KBO players. So that's Kim Dong-yub. Sorry that I keep coughing. Hopefully it's not